Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to my second tier list video I've made. Um so yesterday you might have seen my stream where I talked about certain FNAF animatronics and rating them on a tier list. And I'm doing something similar, but today I'm doing it with NBA 2K covers. This one will be a lot shorter than the other one because there's a lot less covers to go over. But I'm thinking that since I have a lot of fun doing these streams with tier lists, every weekend I'll do one or two streams of me doing a tier list. So comment down below what tier list I should do after this one. But anyways, happy Mother's Day, and let's get into it right away. So here are the categories that we can put them in. First is trash. Like, you probably know what this means. It's just bad. It's just not even good. Mid is like, it's okay. Like, it's not really good. It's just the definition of medium. Decent is like, okay, it's okay. Cool is like, yeah, I like it. Yeah. And goated is like, this is amazing. I love it so much. So I haven't looked through all of these yet, but I'm gonna be looking at all of them and putting them into different categories. So first we have 2K9 with Kevin Garnett on the cover. As you can see, it's a kind of basic design. There's nice like gray accents behind him, and it's pretty decent. It's not mid. It's decent. I kind of like it. It's just very simple design. Next we have 2K12 with Michael Jordan on the cover. This one is very interesting and I like it. I'm just not a huge fan of all the red. Red is like a powerful color and I don't know, there's just a lot of it in here and I like it a lot. And it's definitely cool. Not goated, but cool. I really like it, but I don't think I like it that so much that it would be goated, but it's very cool. Almost goated. Next we have 2K6 with Shaq on the cover. Um, this is so simple and plain, and it's just a plain cover of a Shaq. Like there's not even that much going on. It's not terrible, but it's definitely not good, really. So it's just mid. Like I'm fine with it, but they could have been more creative on this cover. It looks like some too. It looks like some like old book, like an old informational book that you would find at your school library about like a basketball player. Like not decent, but it's okay. It's not like I hate it. It's okay. Next we have ESPN basketball. I'm pretty sure I forget which year. Maybe I think this is 2K1. Actually, Allen Iverson on the cover, and Allen Iverson is my favorite NBA player of all time, so I'm gonna try not to be biased. Or I think this is NBA 2K, just the first one, or 2K2, somewhere around that time. And so, like I said, Allen Iverson is my favorite player, and I don't want to be biased, so I'm gonna rate it how it actually is, and it's kind of just mid. Like it's very simple. I do like it a little bit more than the Shaq, just because it's a little bit cooler, but it's not. It's very mid, almost trash. Not gonna lie. Um, Next we have 2K8 with CP3 on it. Again, this is very much like the Shaq one, just a white background, not much going on. But I do think it's a little bit better, so I'll put in decent, because here there's a little bit more of design, and it looks like they put a little bit more effort into it, but it's still not great, but it's decent, almost mid, but closer to decent. So we're going to put it in the decent tier. Next we have 2K10 with a black mamba on it, Kobe Bryant. 2K10, not bad. It's not terrible. Again, very simple. The older ones have very simple designs. And it's decent. It's mid. Something about the gold 10 just doesn't look great, and it just overall doesn't really flow that well, and it's not great. But I mean, at least they put some effort into it, more than 2K6 and ESPN basketball, but still not my favorite. Next we have 2K3. Again, a very simple design. But in the background they have some words, which adds a little bit of points, and It's an okay cover. I'm really trying not to be biased, but it's kind of hard. But we're gonna have to put Allen Iverson at cool. It's cool. Actually, no, I'll move it down to mid. It's just mid. It's or decent. I mean decent. It's not bad. It's just not great either. It's just decent. Next, we have another Allen Iverson cover, which overall it looks very old-fashioned and just not flow that well. But it looks like they put some actual effort into it, and it's not bad. It's decent. A lot of these are just decent, not great. Next, we have 2K22, which is one of my favorites out of all of them. 2K22 is a 100% goated cover right here. I love the style of it, and I love how they have all these greats on the cover, so I think it definitely deserves a goated rating because it is very nice and so far my favorite. Next, we have 2K21. One of the designs for 2K21. It is Damian Lillard. This isn't the best pick for a Damian Lillard one because I feel like it should be him like saying Dame time, like with the him pointing to his wrist, but it's still a very nice cover. It's kind of simple, but it flows better than the other simple ones, so I'll put this in cool. Next we have ESB or Sega. This is when Sega did the NBA 2K games and NBA 2K2. It looks decent. I mean, it's kind of cut off here, but it's an okay cover. It's not great, but it definitely works. So I'm gonna have to put it in mid because it's not my favorite, but it's still not bad by any means. So it's definitely gonna be mid. Next we have 2K19. Again, one of my favorites. I don't think it's goated, but I do think it's very nice. It's definitely cool. Probably my favorite one that will be in the cool, but I really like the golden writing with LeBron. It brings out his nickname, the King. It feels very nice. It feels like less vibrant than the other ones and more simplified, and I like it, and it looks really nice. So it's going into the cool tier. Next we have Ben Wallace 2K5. This looks like a cover of an NBA magazine, and I don't really hate it. It doesn't look amazing, but it doesn't look bad, so it's definitely gonna go in decent. I like how it has Ben Wallace's signature here. It just overall looks pretty nice, and it definitely looks like a cover for a magazine. So next we have 2K16 with Steph Curry, James Harden, and Anthony Davis on it. It's fine. It's fine. It's decent. It's not mid. It's a little bit better than mid, but it's not my favorite. So it's gonna go decent. It's just a good cover. And I like the city behind them, and I just like overall the vibe. It's a pretty nice cover. Yeah. Next we have 2K21. 2K21 is really nice. The yellow Kobe Bryant jersey with the 2K21, and I like how it's like painted. It looks like painted. And I think that's why it deserves to be in cool. Also, I love Kobe Bryant, and this is just very nice. Very nice one. I like it. Next we have 2K20. 2K20, I actually think this deserves to be goated because this is the first NBA game that I've ever played. So that already makes it more kind of nostalgic for me because it was the first NBA game that I ever played. So I really like it. So it's goated, and also I like the background. And one thing I noticed is a lot of the covers are red. I guess red is just a popular color for the covers, but I like this one a lot. Next we have NBA 2K16, the Michael Jordan edition one, and it's still kind of, it's still a little weird because of like, I feel like the golden brownish background doesn't really match with Michael Jordan that well, but it's definitely fine. So it goes. I think it's a little bit better than these ones, so I think it's gonna go in cool because I definitely like it. It's just not the best. Um, Next we have 2K14. Very simple, very like just overall not my favorite. It's not bad, but it's just not great. So it's gonna have to go in mid. Not much to say. I just some of the covers that have so much red just are overwhelming, and this one kind of is, and it's so simple. It just they could have done better with this. Next we have 2K17. This one's the same as LeBron. I like it equally, and it's not my favorite. It's not the worst. It's just okay. There's not much to say about it. It's just a simple cover, and I don't know. The yellow jersey doesn't really go well with the background, and it's not my favorite, but it earns mid. 2K17, another Kobe one. This might be my least favorite out of all the Kobe ones. I don't know. Something about it is just doesn't really match. I don't really like this one. So sorry, Kobe fans who like this cover, but I'm gonna have to put this in trash. I know. I just don't feel like it goes well together, and I don't really like it. So it has to go into trash. Um, Next we have NBA 2K11. 2K11, pretty nice. Um, I mean, it's kind of pink. It doesn't really look amazing, but it works, I guess. So it's gonna have to go in mid. It's not my favorite. Um, Something about it again just doesn't go that great together. 2K15, another mid one. Just so it's very similar to the 2K11 one with the colors and the overall feel. Just not my favorite. Next we have 2K18, and this is a goated one in my opinion. I love the background. It's very cartoony, very nice, and it's a great one. I think this is the Legend Edition, and I really like how Shaq is just hanging on to the rim with that really cartoony court. So I'm gonna have to put that in goated. Next we have 2K21, which is very very cool. It's similar to the new 2K24 one. Um, it's good. It's good. It's definitely cool. It's not bad. It's not great. It's actually great. It's great. It's just not goated. Next, we have 2K19. Very cool. I like all the words behind him, and it feels very sketchy and just like scribbly and awesome. So I really like this one. Also, I like Giannis, so that's gonna have to go in cool. Next, we have 2K18. Um, this one's pretty nice too. It's very similar to the Shaq one in design. If you look at the like simplified court behind them, and that's because they're both 2K18. But this one isn't as good as a Shaq one in my opinion, so it's gonna have to go in cool. Next is 2K13. Not my favorite. Very disoriented. Just doesn't go in a flow. So I'm gonna have to put this one in trash. I don't really like it at all. Next we have 2K21. It's decent. It's not my favorite by any means, but it's not terrible. And Zion getting a cover was really good for him, even though I don't know how much he deserved it that year. Next we have 2K20. This one's goated. Dwayne Wade with the blue and red, pink, and just the overall vibe is amazing. Probably my favorite 2K cover ever. Now we have 2K22. Another one of my favorites. I like Luka, and this feels very well done. So I'm gonna have to put this in cool. Same with the WNBA edition cover. Same vibe, same overall feel. I really like it. Next we have 2K7. This is just a tiny bit better than 2K6, so it's gonna go in decent, but they're very similar. And Shaq was on the cover of both of them, so decent. And next we have NBA 2K, the original. It is a fine cover. It's just mid. Not my favorite. but not bad. It works. And yeah, so I just filled out all of these, and I know that wasn't all of them, but that was all in these tier lists. There wasn't 2K23 or 2K24 on here, but I got majority of them. So I'll go through it real quick. You can just look at all the ones I chose. You can screenshot it or whatever. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Maybe I'll stream again. But that was fun. And if you want me to rank the other ones, we'll see if I have time to do that. But if you have anything to disagree with, tell me in the comments below. And if you agree, tell me as well. And this is my opinion, so this is just what I think. So have a nice